guys, this is Brittany, otherwise known as Honeybee Royale, and today I'm going to be using baking soda and hydrogen peroxide to remove a level 4 demi color from my hair. My hair is it's about half bleached and half my natural color underneath the dye. I did use a professional grade dye, so this is not removing box hair color. My hair is mostly extensions right now. I'll take it out in a second so you can see just, my hair before I begin. But basically my hair was platinum blonde, and I had this crazy event that happened in September, and you know how girls are. Whenever something crazy happens in our life, we're like, oh my god, I need a new me. So I used to dye my hair dark all the time when I was younger, and I was like, I'm just gonna go dark. And I don't like it nearly as much as I liked it when I was younger. I just don't feel like me. Thank you everybody who has complimented me on my hair. I totally appreciate it, but I want to feel like Brittany. Not Spears, but like Brittany. My name's Brittany. So anyways, we are going to be using a medium to small size mixing bowl and a couple squirts of dish soap. This is Dawn dish soap. It gets oil off the little duckies, out in the ocean when there's oil spills, so it is very, very drying. So that is one thing to keep in mind. Just some run-of-the-mill hydrogen peroxide. You can also use a volume 10 developer. That's what a bunch of people have used. I'm not, it's quarantine right now, so I'm not able to get to a beauty supply store and get volume 10. I noticed some people just use hydrogen peroxide, so I'm doing that. Good old baking soda. I just got everything just all over the place here, don't I? Some blue shampoo. You can also use purple shampoo, like Shimmer Lights or something like that. I personally like this one because I'm counting on my hair turning more of an orangey kind of shade, and blue tends to counteract oranginess, and the purple shampoos tend to counteract more of like the yellow grassiness. Got some gloves, some cute little pink gloves. I got this to kind of like mix it all up. Realistically, I will probably only use this to mix. I'm not a very precise person. I'm more of a kind of like pick it up and glob it on my hair kind of gal. So we'll see how much I actually use this guy. The moisture mask. This is just kind of a regular run-of-the-mill hair mask that you can pick up by the check stand at Sally's. I think it's like $1, but I tend to really like these little packets. Like I said, the Dawn's gonna be super drying, and this is gonna be my best friend for that. And the Numa Moisture Mist. I do love this stuff. This Numa is a company that's based out of Laguna Beach, California, so it is a local company. And this product line, the blue one, is super, super moisturizing and healing when you do have dried out processed hair. This is a godsend. All right, so I'm gonna take out my extensions and I will get this all mixed up. This is the scary part. Like, I just bought these extensions. They were kind of expensive. I'll just keep my hair darker for a little bit longer just so I can use the extensions. I don't know, I think that'll be the next thing that I do though, where they're pretty good quality. I'm gonna see if I can actually strip some of the color out of these guys too. Totally feel like there's that horrible Kristen Heigl? What's her name? Katherine Heigl. There's that horrible Katherine Heigl movie where she plays like the feminist doctor or radio show. She's like a radio show host or something like that. Oh, The Awful Truth. You know when she like takes her hair extensions out and she's like, this is the real me, and she breaks up with the doctor. That's what I feel like right now. My husband's making this horrified face. Yeah, I'm sorry, James. This is the real me. It's not you're not in love with the short-haired Brittany. You knew this bald Brittany. You knew Brittany when she shaved her head. And that was like before 2007. Way before 2007. My husband actually kind of looks like Bald Brittany. We always joke that's going to be his Halloween costume. We haven't done it yet. I've seen a couple girls do that. Like, one of the girls will be a, like the I'm a slave for you Brittany, and then somebody else is like the Bald Brittany. I guess it's kind of weird to do that as a couple's costume with your husband, but whatever. Okay. So this is my hair. It's probably, I don't know how much of it's bleached. You can kind of see my natural color is probably about like a level 6 or 7 probably. Makes me mad how like latex gloves, they always show it like doing that snappy thing. Whenever I put them on, it doesn't do that, or like the little guy just rips at the end. All right, I have my gloves on. First off, the baking soda, aka sodium bicarbonate. Some people use the whole box. My hair's not that long, and I'm gonna wanna do this a couple times, so I'm gonna save a little bit of it. For some reason, people in quarantine really need baking soda. It's been hard to find it, so I'm gonna kind of eyeball how much. I'm gonna use about half. Okay, and then next we have hydrogen peroxide. Okay. A little bit of that. Couple of squeezes of this stuff. Ooh, that was a glob. But yeah, if you see, that shampoo is super blue pigmented. Don't try to get like that John Frieda shampoo, or like when you buy a blonde shampoo, you should always look at the actual pigmentation of the shampoo itself. Make sure that it's really, you know, deeply pigmented like that. Because the purpose of the shampoo is to put a little bit of that color into your hair and tone it. And if it's just like a lilac color or something like that, it's just all marketing. It's not actually going to do anything for your hair. So yeah, guys, sorry if you came here wanting to hear more about my Hawaii nightmare thing. I had originally made this channel to do these types of videos and stuff like that. So sorry, guys. But I will be posting any kind of like updates or anything that we have. Now, don't want to get too much of this, just like 2 squirts. Okay. Ooh. Hi, Bubble. Hi, Bubble. There you are again. Yeah, that's the stuff. All right. Now you can see it's like this. It's kind of like, a lot of people have said egg white. To me, I think it's like a melted jello. I don't know. Or not melted jello, but like a melted pudding maybe. It's like, it's liquidy, but it's heavy. So, all right. Glob. It's time to glob. Woo! Ah! Hey, can't say I didn't warn you. One of the main reasons that you do, like, I have a lot of hair, but the texture itself is fine. So that's one reason that I can kind of get away with the globbing it on method. Because of the purpose of saturation, if you have thicker hair or a lot of hair, you're going to want to be a little bit better with the brush and really be careful to, you know, get it everywhere. That was completely useless. I don't know why I just did that, but I did. Don't want to get this in your eye. Don't be like me. Got one of those prison tattoos. There we go. It's kind of interesting because I've been screwing with my own hair for like a really, really long time, and I've never heard of this before. Everyone keeps saying like, oh, it's a completely damage-free method. So yeah, I moved over to a part in my room that has tile, because I'm messy. I really just want to just dump this over my head, Nickelodeon Double Dare slime style. Anybody who gets the reference? Mark Summers, if you're out there, big shout out. I think I looked up his Wikipedia page and I don't know what the heck happened to him. That's something that I like how I'm just like, there should be a true crime blog on Mark Summers, just like assuming. It just seems fitting, doesn't it? From Double Dare to Double Homicide, beloved TV show host. Just kidding, I think that's slander. Mark Summers, I love you. You're a saint. You were everyone's babysitter, Mark Summers. Everyone wanted you to be their uncle. Because you were too young to be our dad. That's right. God. I used hydrogen peroxide instead of the developer. The people whose, basically developer is just hydrogen peroxide with like glycerin and some stuff in it to make it more creamy. And then I do have, if you have Olaplex or something like that, anything that'll put like the moisture back into your hair, use that. All right, so I've gotten my hair pretty well saturated with the solution. And then you'll want to take, if you have a processing cap, great. I don't have a processing cap. So you can just use saran wrap or a plastic shopping bag. I'm gonna use a plastic shopping bag. And you just kind of this is a look. I think I'm gonna start doing this. It's green. I haven't noticed any real color change yet. It's probably been on my hair for about 5 minutes. A lot of the people in their videos, they said they noticed a color change after a couple of minutes. Again, that was mainly people who had like the super semi-permanent, like 10 washout, fun color type stuff. So, all right, I'll check back with you in about 20 minutes and see how it goes. Okay, so it's been about 25 minutes and you'll notice that your hair will start to kind of like heat up a little bit. That's normal. It should not, like if it starts like hurting or burning bad, then definitely wash it out. It will warm up a little bit. I have a couple more minutes to go, but I think it is, I don't know, I think it's lightening a little, but it's definitely warming up. Okay, so I know my hair looks a little bit crazy. It's the next day. I ended up leaving the bleach and hydrogen peroxide lightening mask on my hair for 40 minutes. And then I washed it out, did my deep conditioning mask, and let it air dry. I didn't really notice that it did too much to the color. It did lighten and fade the color in my hair a tiny bit. It lightened my roots a lot. So that was kind of surprising. I wasn't really anticipating that. So going forward, I don't think that I'll be doing this again. I'm sure that it would probably help to lighten my hair a little bit. But for the amount that it lightened my roots and for the amount of time that it took, I don't really think that it's worth it. I'm gonna try using my Neutrogena anti-residue shampoo with a little bit of baking soda in it, and I'm just gonna see if that helps fade it a little bit, but I'm just gonna order some bleach and do a bleach wash and tone, and I know that always gets the dye out of my hair. But I had a lot of fun trying this method. It was interesting to me to see how different my results are than it is when people do the fashion colors. So again, I had a level 4 demi permanent hair color, and it was actually the Joico hair color. I ended up figuring out what it was. So yeah, level 4 Joico demi permanent color on over bleached hair. So yeah, baking soda and peroxide method, I do not recommend. But yeah, so if you guys liked my video, love to hear about it. I'd love to hear about what your experiences have been with this method, if you tried it all, and just let me know if you'd like more videos like this, and go ahead and like and subscribe. Thank you guys, have a great night.